Hello there, lovely people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I'll be doing one video from rooftop, and today it's kind of change of pace. Yesterday wasn't this cold. Today it's around 13 degrees early morning in Dhaka. So wishing you a good morning, and I have done something wise. What I have done, I brought my trusted tea up in the rooftop because there's so many things to carry. So today I'm not carrying the other fragrances. I'm going to do a list from home, but this is my trusted tea. This is basically Earl Grey from Dilma. If you are interested what I'm drinking, that is one of the best brands, like alongside Twinings and Hamad tea. Okay, if you're a tea drinker. And today I have a fragrance review for you. So it's not yet 7. I think it's around about 20 minutes to go before it becomes 7 a.m. So very cold. Hands are kind of getting already frozen, and I want to do initial impression on a fragrance from House of Al Haramain. And as you can see from title, it's gonna be this one, Lavender Night. Okay, this is the last one that I bought and I'm reviewing, and I have done more or less the rest of them in the line. Hopefully there are no more, or if they release, I'll review. So basically, Al Haramain, the owner is from Bangladesh, but his station, basically they are like what do you say, their stores, everything, they're originated actually in UAE. So it's a Middle Eastern house. Yesterday I did a house Middle Eastern list. Al Haramain Fragrance make a list there, but the thing is, the owner basically set up few, I think 3 or 4 in Bangladesh. So we have Al Haramain boutique here, but I'll just tell you something that's sad. I keep saying it. The fragrances are supremely expensive in Bangladesh compared to what is in UAE or Saudi, somewhere in Middle Eastern countries. I think maybe because they are not producing the fragrances here. They are basically just importing them. So perhaps the import charge and VAT tax plus profit, and they don't really sell their fragrance that much. When you go to Al Haramain here, they have quite a few branches. They are just try to sell you oud, and they don't really have good promotion. I haven't seen them. It's a shame basically, but it's a little bit of criticism I'm giving them. And their price tags are a bit too expensive compared to other brands like Arma Fragrance. Okay, so today I have a tester version, and this fragrance basically is known to be one of the best Creed's Green Irish Tweed clone. I reviewed Green Irish Tweed before, but I never felt like buying it. I have quite a few Creeds that I bought in my journey, but Green Irish Tweed seemed like that lemon verbena and the grassy, the vetiver, never really, caught up with me until now. Like I never really felt that's a fragrance I wanted, because I have few similar fragrances, not a clone, but I'll show you those. And Lavender line, there was original Lavender for her, Lavender Femme, then Lavender Blanche, then they had Lavender Intense, and I think that was the Intense was the last one, and this one was released in 2018, I feel. So the story with this one is I went to try it out, like this one and Lavender Blanche, but I loved the opening of it, but did not like the price tag in 2018 or 19, and it was like Jamuna Future Park outlet, and I decided not to buy it. The opening was really nice, longevity was very good, but I felt like the fragrance they were selling for $80 something. Okay, that's not a price I want to pay. This fragrance shouldn't be more than $50. Honestly speaking, $55 is the right price. So this one I have a test unit. I bought it from USB page. If you're in Bangladesh, you can try them. USB UK shopping from BD. And I bought a tester unit. So I took out the tester sticker and I put it at the base. And I had a tester white box. Don't feel like bother to show you that one. But this one follows the same bottle. I'm going to take a little bit of time because I'm doing only one video from rooftop. It looks okay, but it's a bit too big. Even my hand is like not that small, but if you have a relatively smaller hand, aesthetic wise, this fragrance bottle you'll struggle to hold it to spray. Okay, so the cap is there. It says the name. There's like a rubbery material there. And this outer box is not metal. If you're in case wondering, this is plastic. It comes off eventually sometimes. And a tiny window at the side. You can see how much juice you're left with. Let me take out the cap. The cap is a bit tight on this one. I don't know why. Yeah, if you take out the cap, this is what that looks like. Looks okay. It looks like a shape of the box. Looks kind of nice, to be honest. It says Al Haramain, a kind of fingerprint magnet. And the fragrance, it's the sprayer. Where is the sprayer? The sprayer is here. Okay, let me do a couple of spritz and then we talk about it. As you could tell, the sprayer is not bad. Okay, sprayer is good. I'm not gonna lie. Spray is very, very good. And this fragrance, let's go one by one. Price on this I paid in Bangladesh, I think around 50 something dollars, 50 something bucks. Yeah, for a tester, not bad. Uh, do not pay more than that for if you have to get it from Middle Eastern countries. Get it, I think it will be cheaper. This one, do not like the bottle design at all. I don't like any of their bottle designs because they are okay. I mean, looks nice, but the cheapness of the plastic, I don't like it, and it's too big. Okay, sprayer is good. So the season for this, I think this will be very good for cold weathers, especially cold weathers. Also in summers, but summertime wear less. Winter time, cooler months. This one you can put like 4 to 5, and one of our brothers, Aditya Bhai, Aditya, right from Kolkata or India, he said he was choking putting this. So this fragrance has some mixed reviews. Let's get into those, and you have possible replacements or close competitors. I'll also show you those. Few of them I have. This one, longevity is very good. Longevity, it's a beast. If you know Laventure line, most of their fragrances last a very long time. The Silver Mountain Water clone Laventure Blanche was weak one little bit, but the Laventure for her, Femme, that one is a Creed for her clone. Check out my review. I'll leave the link below of all my Laventure reviews. That one was good. Laventure Original was good. Laventure Intense was good. This one, no different. This is one of the longest lasting from this line. So basically, when you get this, the performance will make you happy. So this one basically clones or try to attempt to clone Creed's Green Irish Tweed. So as I was telling you, Green Irish Tweed is a fragrance. That one and Milice Imperial never really. I felt never the vibe with those two. I like many other Creeds, but not those two. So many people's top list is Green Irish Tweed. It's like number one. It's like a Godfather fragrance. It's like it's like so far the best Creed to many people. So I respect that, but just my liking. I cannot like everything the same, right? So Green Irish Tweed is the green, kind of peppery, the lemon verbena, and it's not sweet, it's not citrusy, that kind of fragrance. And the price tag on that one is $350 plus in Bangladesh. So you definitely, if you cannot afford that, you will look for alternatives, right? So let me put this down for a while, and I'll show you a couple other ones I brought down, or rather brought up. First fragrance I'm gonna show you is this one. Many people consider this as a Green Irish Tweed replacement. I think the same Perfume did it for Davidoff, but I consider this as a fragrance on its own. It has this lavender, green, blue, all those vibes. It's a classic. Like my dear brother Joey Cannoli says, it's his favorite sexy signature juice. And this is still selling a lot, right? No matter how many flankers come out, but I feel it cannot replace Green Irish Tweed. It's better in some ways. It's more wearable, and with all due respect, I know how sensitive people are with this, but Cool Water is an affordable one. You can try this one. The longevity on that is not that great, okay, but it still wears great in the weekends, okay. Then there was I bought this one. Quote is Aspen. This is the cheapest from this bunch, and this one you can get 118 ml under 10, 12, $15. Okay, that is the cheap price tag, and the fragrance smells really nice. Got this nice piney smell, and I get kind of like a not pine only. I get the Green Irish Tweed vibe, but it has its own pine smell to it. So the longevity on this is the weakest. Okay, just like the price tag. So I have another one. That one is the most popular. Many people say this is the closest, as close as you go to GIT. Green Irish Tweed. This is Trainway by Armaf. I love this bottle. I bought it under recommendation of Steve from Red Lessons channel. This fragrance is very good. It's smell wise, that is the closest so far among the ones that I tried. There are many more out there. You can try them, but those three I have, I'm showing you. So should you be looking at those, or should you be looking at Lavender Night? So first of all, I think the name is kind of cool. The dark theme to the bottle looks really, really nice. So it goes. So this one is a darker brother of Green Irish Tweed, and definitely by every mean, you should look at this if you love Green Irish Tweed. If you do not like Green Irish Tweed and you smell this for the first time, you'll feel like grossed out. You feel like someone wrote, like it feels like some club or something, old clubs, urinal joint or cake. And it kind of, if you're new in the fragrance game, like you stepped in, this is not the fragrance I recommend you. This is a fragrance I recommend you to people. Oh, so good. This is the fragrance I recommend to people who are in the game for 3-4 years, and you know Green Irish Tweed, and you know a lot of niche fragrances. This will come out as a banger of a like I would say value. First of all, longevity, really, really good, really long lasting. It will beat Green Irish Tweed and any of those other clones combined by far. So longevity wise, this is something you should look at. Smell wise, it has lemon verbena, but there's a tea note, and there's some other notes. I cannot remember those. I don't get all those notes, but I'll show you. They have from Fragrantica, thanks to Fragrantica I'm reading, lemon verbena, bergamot and tea, just like the one I'm drinking. Bean notes are violet leaves, iris, and then the base notes are powdery notes, ambergris, sandalwood, and musk. So ambergris is a signature of Creed, you guys know that. But what I get from this, I get a lot of green from this. I get kind of like a very strong opening. The lemon verbena, it's mixed with some sort of tea. Maybe is that Earl Grey tea or something. And it's very dark. And someone, when they say it smells like PP, not PP, pee, you can kind of see that it has that sort of smell. Okay, and you can say it in a bad way or good way, but the moment it dries down after 50 minutes or so, then it shows the real true color of this fragrance. It's a fragrance on its own. It's a fragrance, it's like deeper, denser, greener, and it projects a lot more than Green Irish Tweed. So basically, being a clone of Green Irish Tweed, this fragrance in the cold weathers, it's gonna be so lovely. If you're a mature man, if you like going to work and wear your fragrance proudly, this is something you can look at. The projection that I was wearing it for first 2 hours, excellent projection. 2 hours I can detect it. After that, it stays on the hand for, I got around 7th hour mark in Bangladesh. That is pretty good. You can translate it like maybe 8 to 10 hours in your condition if you have good condition. Perfect fragrance to wear in 13 degrees, 14 degrees cold months. It's so good. But I want to see what it does for summer, so I'll update you. So overall, this fragrance, I blind bought it. After 2018, I don't remember the smell of it that much. So only yesterday I did smell it for the first time, like after a long time. So initial impression wise, I think this fragrance is not for everybody, and this is one of their dark horses in Al Haramain lavender line. If you really love Green Irish Tweed, given you love this kind of fragrance, if you like the nature of this green vetiver grassy fragrance, you like it, and that hint of iris somewhere, it gives like not right now at the heart note, like about 15-20 minutes it will pop up. So the fragrance is really nice, it really stands out, but not for everybody. It's a love it or hate it fragrance. Okay, so overall I will rate this like a 8 out of 10 from the line. My favorite remains lavender, the intense and original lavender, and then also perhaps lavender far, then followed by this. But I'm very happy with it because the performance I think is the best from this line. So Green Irish Tweed, should you be looking at it? I don't think so. Unless you're really a Creed fanboy, you should try to try this out. Al Haramain Lavender Night. It's a fragrance definitely worth trying. So I'll just finish my tea. I'll go for morning walk, and I'll do a list from home because my hands are freezing. Have a nice day. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.